Alright, so anyway, we got kind of tired of playing a lot of like text-based games and stuff.
Not that they're bad.
No, not they're bad. I was happy about all that shit. I'm just saying, like, I want to play something action-y. So, I've been playing a lot of Zone of the Enders.
Something that isn't Vandal Hearts for like 2 seconds.
Yeah, and I haven't played a full game in a long time. So, what we're going to do is something new. I wanted to make it a little bit of a series. Let's call it Zone of the Enders. It's going to be called Skill of the Runner! I'll never do that again. But anyway, basically,
it was just the worst thing ever.
Yeah. But basically what I'm trying to do is, I'm just going to show you guys the first Zone of the Enders, and then we're going to go ahead and play the second one, and when we show you the second one, I'm going to attempt to play on the hardest difficulty I think I can play it on. So I'm going to be practicing a little bit. If I can do insane difficulty, I'm going to try my hardest. But if I can't, then I'm going to just go ahead and do hard mode. I hope you guys don't hate me for it or anything, but I'm going to also up the ante. It's going to be hard mode.
Yeah,
yeah, ante up. But no, I'm not going to use any items or anything that, I'm not going to use any upgrades, like, that you don't get through the story. So, like, if I don't have a certain upgrade at a certain point in the story, I won't use that one. So, like, I'll just play it, you know, regular story mode, new game, but just on hard mode. Okay. So, yeah. But the first part of the game, like the first game, I'm just going to play that regular, like, I'm going to just play that on normal mode. So it's not going to be super exciting, but yeah. I'm just going to show you what the game's like. People here, Pat and Nathan, I don't think have played these games.
No.
So I'm gonna kind of
heard nothing but good things.
So I'm just gonna guide him.
I know Kojima has anything at all to do with this.
Like, we're just gonna like watch this intro here for the first part, so people can see how cool this is. A lot of these scenes are from the movie. Apparently, there's a couple movies or something.
Oh, cool.
Also, you'll notice that the robots are piloted through the dick, and the dick of the robot is the cockpit. And when I can't remember, I don't think it was Kojima, the designers of the robot. Like, when he was asked why the cockpit is the dick, he said, because it's the cockpit.
I want to think he just went hee.
No, he did! He did, though!
And then Raiden shows up, he's like,
No, it's even better, because, like, if you play Metal Gear Solid 2, and you play the first Zone of the Enders, you can see where all that cyberpunk, like, fucking Tron shit came in that, like, made Metal Gear Solid 2 super weird at the end. Because Kojima was trying to make all this stuff in the same universe. And he kind of got ahead of himself with Metal Gear Ray a little bit. And Arsenal Gear. But, once you start playing that, Pat will appreciate it a lot. He'll notice a lot of, like, design choices and things that'll be very reminiscent of Metal Gear Solid 2 towards the end.
You get a cool sword that's controlled, like, with a very unique way that never comes up again?
No, you get one that's controlled in a unique way that happens all the time.
Okay. Because, like, the whole right stick movement being a sword, I always thought that was genius.
Yeah.
And then
they just kind of,
and then never again.
Also, another thing about this game is that its cutscenes try to spoil as much as possible, but just to avoid that, when we play the second one, I'm going to just skip the intro, and I might just cut together an intro that's less spoilery, and we'll just play that before the second game instead.
Alright.
I'll try to do that.
Alright,
that's okay.
I don't know if we need to do that, but alright. I mean, intros for anime shit's always super spoily.
Oh yeah, but like the stuff we're seeing right now,
and it
could be not a spoiler.
Okay, but it's always like you don't know really what it is, so.
That's true, but the thing about the Zone of the Enders 2 intro is that it's like almost all the cutscenes.
Oh.
It's like all the important parts of every cutscene in like one movie. It's stupid.
Okay.
So that's why I might just cut together something special instead.
Wait, did I just see a girl's tear turn into a thing?
Yeah, that's anime as shit. All this is just symbolic bullshit that doesn't matter. Like, that's why I'm just letting you watch this, because this is a better intro to watch than the actual Zone of the Enders 2 intro. Because it gives away too much.
Gotcha.
This is giving away nothing. Like, this is just cool stuff to look at. But yeah, so yeah, I'm a big fan of this game. A lot of you guys out there are big fans of this game. Hopefully I don't disappoint you. I do good. I think I don't know if it's been said before, but I liken this game to being like the true 3D version of what a Mega Man game would be.
Oh,
like
really?
Mega Man, if it was in 3D,
and good, and isn't X.
Yeah, would be this. Like this is what the evolution of that should have been.
Yeah,
would be like these games.
Not counting Legends or anything like that.
Oh no, Legends is a different thing entirely. Like that's not. I don't count that as the same type of deal. But I'm saying like the spirit of what Mega Man is a lot like in gameplay.
Okay,
it's a lot like this. The high-speed robot action part, the 3D moving around and shit, like that's different. I mean, like that's kind of like its own thing, but it could have easily made Mega Man X like evolve to that point because of like all the different armors that he gets and like the ability to like kind of dash, fly, and stuff. Like they could have made it like this.
Okay.
But yeah, so we're just gonna let this play out. I don't know how long this fucking intro is. Like, for the love of God, I hope it's not so too fucking long, because I know this game loves long-ass intros. But yeah, we're playing the HD version on an Xbox 360, so...
But we had to record it using RCA, so...
Yeah,
well.
Oh no.
Still get your 60 FPS, though.
Yeah.
Dude, I love 60 feats.
Me too.
Alright, let's get started. And hopefully I don't botch the fuck out of playing the first one, because I actually haven't practiced that one a whole lot, but I'm just going to be playing that on normal mode, so I shouldn't have too much problem.
Okay. Let's get to it.
Alright, so we're going to play the first Zone of the Enders. So it gives a good introduction of all the characters. That's why I'm starting with this one, because I know that Pat and Nathan haven't played these games, so I want to give them a good introduction so I don't have to explain all the things about every character if I just jumped into the second one.
The Hudson River, 2 years ago.
Even though the second one doesn't have that great of a story, but it is really hyped with the gameplay. Also, a little bit of background about this game. When I first played this, it was a really long time ago. It was when we got Metal Gear Solid 2. It came as a, like, I think it was a demo, and you could only play a little bit of the game.
Oh, okay.
But this game actually is so short, it almost is just a demo by itself. And that's kind of what Kojima was going for. It's kind of just a demo of this type of gameplay and see where it would go.
Okay.
And it's just anime as hell. It's like you're gonna get annoyed by the main character because he's such a wiener. Like, even though he drives...
They're kind of doing a Evangelion thing?
Yeah, it's a little bit like Evangelion, but it's not like...
Like a lot of this, like, at least visually reminds me of Ava.
Yeah, there's a lot of inspiration from stuff like that. I think the guy who designed the mechs, I think worked on Gundam, and I think somebody from Ava did, from Gainax or somebody did work on this. I might be wrong. I didn't look deeply into that. I apologize, but I'm pretty sure some, like, mech designers... Yeah, right? Right?
Oh, that perky cockpit.
I guess I'll never be happy.
Yeah, but like the thing the thing about these games I like is like there's such unique designs of the robots. Like the orbital frames are so like they're very specific. Like it's a really good robot design when it doesn't like look like every robot like Michael Bay's Transformers.
I like how when they said producer Hideo Kojima, then underneath in parentheses it's like Metal Gear Solid guys, it's that guy.
Yeah. But if you look at the startup screen, a lot like Metal Gear Solid a little bit.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
So we're gonna start a new game.
And then it just says, I'm new to the Zone of the Enders series. I like Zone of the Enders 1. I like Zone of the Enders 2.
Yeah.
You like to play Zone of the Enders. Alright. I hope it's not the intro again, actually. It might be.
That would be...
I'll skip it if it is.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Nope, I don't think it is.
Jupiter, right?
Yep. Looks like Jupiter's looking right at it with his big red ass eye. Yeah. Tell Mercury, this shit is cool looking.
Is it blowing up?
Yeah,
Acting
this is
it
like
don't
early
know nobody?
PS2. So yeah, blowing things up looks kind of strange.
Calling all orbital frames. Our mission this time is to secure these 2 new frames or to destroy them.
Yep, robot boobs.
Either or.
Robot boobs and a robot dick. You know.
Viola. Axe and I will secure target Alpha after we enter through the colony shaft. You go in through the skylight with Slash and Night Ray.
Right.
I'll carry out
I like these middle
tactics.
school like action names.
Yeah.
Bravo is secure.
Roger.
I want to be Nighthawk.
Yes, sir.
But the names of the robots are actually based on Egyptian gods
Over and
for
out.
most of them.
Okay.
So there actually are a lot of thought into the designs and the names of a lot of the things.
Okay.
Some of them are just basic Egyptian shit for no reason. Like some of the orbital frames are just called mummy heads, just stupid. But they're called mummy heads, whatever.
We can pause immediately. No.
It's still a little bit of cutscene left. So, like, I know nobody's gonna get this reference, but the main character. Oh, sorry.
Enders, all of you! It's all Leo's fault! He made us come here! No.
You have such good friends, don't you, boy of Enders? Now, what will you do? Will you escape all by yourself? Or will you punch me out to save your friends? I guess you have to suffer. If they're wrong, at least they will be able to tease you.
And that's how I met Bumblebee. Crushed all my friends. That could be oil. Yeah.
I've taken control of Sector 03 by driving away the flies that scourge our Earth. Still no reaction from Target Bravo.
I've managed to get inside the main shaft. Don't forget, Viola. If the target is still alive, you are to withdraw.
No, I'll just destroy it.
Don't underestimate them, or you'll end up dead.
That's what I'm waiting for.
She's praying for death.
Yeah, that's kind of part of her character. She's a little bit... She's one of the people who joins a war just to die.
Okay.
They don't really...
She's
care.
not suicidal exactly. She's just got a death wish.
Yeah,
She's fortune then.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That kid's dead.
Yeah, an explosion like that would like sear your flesh off and like blow out your eardrums and like turn a lot of your organs to jelly, but whatever.
Yeah.
Credits roll.
Yeah. Also, just there's two different types of robots. There are the orbital frames, which are from Bahram, and they are the cool robots that, like, you know, float around and have the pointy legs.
Yeah.
And then there's the Lebs, which are just big shitty Gundams.
Okay.
They're just shittiest.
So you're getting in the fucking robot?
Yep. You get in the fucking robot right away, and you don't even bitch about it.
Cool.
In fact, he loves being in the robot. He's like the reverse of Shinji.
Yeah, cool.
Good morning. Ready for combat
The-
operation.
American Dental Association.
Yeah, I am the American Dental Association. It still looks pretty good, like pretty smooth for the.
Oh yeah. Well, it's running on an Xbox 360. And
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. It is. Yeah.
like it's running a lot smoother than the PS2 would run it, but
Yeah.
the PS2 would probably still run it pretty smooth.
Yeah. All right, now we're about to have some gameplay. Looks like.
Gameplay.
All right, now we're back. All right, so what that cutscene I was talking about, where I was saying, you know, stupidly while the cool stuff was happening, it reminds me a lot of the beginning of Nights into Dreams.
Okay. Oh shit.
Did I win?
First
I
person
have
view.
confirmed that the target has ceased all functions. You are correct.
It's usually just for cutscenes. I think
Who are you?
don't really see
Oh,
this
okay.
view ever.
I'm Ada, the advanced battle computer of this Jehuti. I detect that you are not the frame runner who was scheduled to pilot the orbital frame.
No, I'm not. I just ran in here while trying to escape. Whoa!
I have detected several targets exterior to the hangar, unable to confirm the exact number from this
Angels
position.
attacking
Move
Tokyo.
outside following the direction of the
It's actually
arrow.
just like a mashup of Gundam and Ava. So like it's you're on a
Please.
Roger.
Earth colony.
Okay.
So I like this because you can choose not to do the tutorial if you don't want it.
Nice.
I might do. You know, I probably don't need to do most of these. I can come back to it if I want.
Okay.
So
You
maybe
just kind of show us.
or maybe I have to.
Well, you can go down to enter. can't you?
It wasn't letting me, so maybe I have to.
Okay. Well, either way.
Yes, up and down is A, so it's just Zone Enders 2 doesn't stray too much from the controls of this one.
So if you're locked on, you move relative to what you're locked onto.
Yep.
Standard thing.
Feels really good, actually. The controls
Yeah.
feel very nice.
It looks like it does.
Dash.
That's that thing you were doing.
Yep, I already knew how to do it. So when you dash, you don't want to just hold it down all the time.
Yeah. You
You
have
wanna
like a
tap it.
meter, right?
I don't think you do actually. Or maybe you do.
Okay.
You know what? I can't remember. It's just stupid because like I'm so like used to the controls. If the second I see the HUD,
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
remember immediately. Normal attack.
Press the square button.
Let's do it with Ada's
I will
advice
begin
so we can see it
explaining
like
normal
here and talk
attack.
for once. She does it.
When the target is distant, press the X button,
Yep.
which will fire a shot.
Also the
gangsta ass kill shot.
yeah.
In close range conditions, you will initiate a slashing attack by pressing the X button.
Press attack to attack.
That is all for the explanation of normal attack.
I want like normal attack to show up in Japanese characters.
Yeah. Normal attack. I think I'm good to go. I don't need to do any of the other ones.
Okay.
Nice.
But yeah, if you notice the VR missions looking
Yeah, for
area,
sure.
like it's definitely
This is the end of the training session.
I hope I don't
These
cock it up.
dungeons to go out now. Let us get the Metatron
Take
ore
this.
from the nearest item box.
Metatron? What is...
What
It is an
is?
essential element of Jehuti. It is needed to automatically repair the body.
Basically
Before
nanomachines,
going
son.
out,
Yeah.
you must first get the Metatron ore.
See, in the second one, they don't make it so like pomp and circumstancy when you get healing items, but in this one they like stop you and they cutscene you up so you get it and you don't get hit by anything.
Yeah.
But in the other one you just touch it and you're done.
Okay.
Try to make it as fast as possible. Because all this is very new as a concept
Yeah.
when this came out, so like with how dumb it sounds but having all that explained to you, but you needed to because nobody would have known what
Yeah.
the fuck to do.
Because that was one thing I remember when the transition between PS1 and PS2. There was a DualShock on the PS1.
Yeah, it was.
Like, at least on the one I had. But that wasn't standard. Like, not everyone had that.
Yeah.
And so, like, every game was made for the D-pad. And then there was a game where I did not have the option to use the D-pad to move, which I think was Tenchu Wrath of Heaven.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
And I was like, what? How do I move? Do I have to do it this way? Because I had played, like, Mega Man games all my life and shit.
Yeah.
We have shot down the enemy. I have detected a Type C orbital frame in front of our position. It is different from the ones we have previously experienced. Please be
So,
careful.
C rank is, like, powerful thing?
Yeah, don't pay attention to the ranks so much, because she's just gonna be a freaking horrible bitch to fight the entire game.
Okay.
You fight her a lot.
Gotcha.
She's kind of a benchmark to see how good you are, and like with how self-contained and short this story is,
Yeah.
you really don't need too many villains to clutter it up. You just like they give you the same villain a few times and a couple of new ones,
Yeah.
and just change up. Like this is your 0, I guess.
Okay.
But she's not going to be on your side. Just spoilers.
Yeah, I figured.
Evacuate now.
What? Are you crazy? It's just a kid. I can take care of him even without weapons.
I repeat.
And I will!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Throws her guns on the ground.
Gets out of her mech and punches you like Batman style.
She punches you in the cock.
Just starts, like, leaping from building to building.
See you again, boy.
The target has disappeared. I can
Why is he
detect no
tired?
vital activity.
I guess nervous. Like,
Yeah.
riled up.
Yeah.
Because I mean, piloting a fighter jet would make you tired, I guess. You know.
Yeah. Well, the more nervous you are, the worse you're gonna do when it comes to piloting shit.
Report your current
Yeah.
status. Slash here. I've arrived at Sector 03, and I'll start destroying the nearby buildings.
Why is Wunderschlauscht here?
I've also arrived at Sector
The legend from.
Alright, you
Norway.
need to call me Dragon. Well, you can call me Nighthawk.
This is
Did we just become best friends?
this is Nasty Butler. All right, no more code
Don't be
names.
so harsh. Come.
All right,
Just
Red
be
Rooster.
patient.
But yeah, her mech is called the Nephthys, and that's an
Okay.
Egyptian god or something. Also, I can't remember which one it is, but it is one.
Yeah.
Jehuti is Thoth.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Jehuti is Thoth.
Yeah, it's like from like I actually learned this from Wooly from Two Best Friends.
Okay.
Weirdly, he like
Your
it's
mental condition has reached a level of
because in Egyptian
-8.
you'd pronounce it like
Combat
Tahuti,
operations
and then they like just
substantially at
directly
level.
translated how you
Take
say
some
it into
medication
Japanese to
stabilize your
Jehuti.
condition.
And in
Oh,
English,
okay.
this mech should be called
Your
Thoth.
mental condition is
Gotcha.
declining. The message
So
is
you're
being
going
received from a
nutso?
commercial broadcast. I shall
Yeah.
patch it through.
This is Atlantis. Whoever
It's
is
not.
aboard
It's in
Jehuti,
space.
can you read me? The unidentified
I like the
person
solid,
aboard
flat,
Jehuti.
like polygon
Do you
in the
read
back
me?
of her mouth.
I can understand how you must feel. Listen to me, boy. I saw everything you did on my monitor.
Oh,
I
ooh.
also know that you're just a juvenile civilian, and you've done all of this.
But I didn't have any other choice. I was so scared. I couldn't help it.
I'm not accusing you of anything. You proved you can operate the system. Listen,
That's like
I ask you to do something.
if you actually turn on your dad's
Can you
computer.
think of that
It's like
one
you've
weapons?
proven yourself.
Yeah.
Go to redtube.com.
Jehuti to Mars.
Hit I'm feeling lucky or horny. I don't know. They might have a button like
I
that.
don't know.
Someone somewhere has that button.
I don't use that shit. I use X Hamster. I'm a
I
boss.
said
Yeah, yeah.
By the time I got there, everyone was dead.
I see. He was supposed to operate that frame. Now we need your help.
So that guy that blew up is supposed to operate
Please,
this, but
help
he's
us.
dead. I think. No,
Of
maybe
course,
somebody else.
I'm
Sorry,
talking business.
I talked over it.
We're
I'm
paying
sorry.
for your troubles.
Yeah.
Enough to allow you to live anywhere. Earth, Mars, anywhere at all.
Oh.
Please,
What about on Venus?
No, I don't want to.
listen.
No, you listen. I could get attacked again. And who the hell are you anyways? Why do you want this machine so much?
You fought well.
Because
We're
it's
just asking for a
expensive as
little more of
fuck.
your help.
Oh, yeah.
Please.
You find out all the things about this robot, you're gonna be like, why didn't they just take it from him immediately?
Yeah.
Go kill or whatever you want. Just leave me out of it.
And just leave me in
I've got
this.
to be going.
Yeah.
Then a lot more people will die.
In this D.
What?
Everybody will die. Your friends, your family, every single one of them.
Fun fact.
Sounds like you're making
They get a hold of
excuses.
Jehuti.
Fun fact, the lady that's talking to you is the same voice actress of Kiva from Megasec Solar, who is also the help desk lady who tells Coop to do the right thing all the time, even though he fucks it up. Same character.
You say I can, but how? I can't drive this thing.
Yes, you can.
He
I
lives
saw you
inside
do
a
it,
coward's
and I know you can
mind.
do it again.
It's like everything he tries to do gets shot down all of the time.
Yeah.
If he
And,
don't
like-
jump into the fray, he'll mope around and waste the day.
He's
All right.
like a ton of concrete.
I'll do it
Tied
just
to
this
me.
one time.
Tied around my waist.
That's all I'll do.
Okay.
That's what I hear in my head after you guys have died and I'm in a robot. I hear just you singing that song and I'm like, what the fuck were they singing? Like, it's like...
Killing is all right for you people.
Okay,
but
so-
it's not with me.
He doesn't like violence. He's a pacifist. He's a kid. His friends are dead. He really just wants to, you know, go home and
Cry about it.
cry. Yeah, actually, yeah, he wants to go home and cry about it.
Loser.
What's your name?
Yeah.
Okay, Leo. I'm
He's not cool like
So,
us.
Elena?
second in charge of Atlantis. Just call me Elena.
I can
really
cast
trust you,
spells and make gold.
can't I?
Elena.
Indiscriminately, as you seem to think. Okay, I'll see you later.
I will explain the mission plan. The mission is to transport this Jehuti to Mars in preparation for a battle on Mars. First, we need to rendezvous with the civilian freighter Atlantis and leave the colony of Antilia. However, Jehuti has just had an overhaul and therefore has only minimum system capabilities. Jehuti's capabilities will depend on how many function modules we can install.
So this is where it's like
First
Mega
of
Man.
all, we need
Okay.
to transplant the
You beat
necessary
guys, you get
modules
new
from the local
abilities.
server in this area.
Got it.
Let me indicate the local
And you can switch
server
with
the
between them
marker.
on the fly, kind of.
You are to proceed
Okay.
to that location.
Cool. So is it like sorta open world-ish?
Kind of, but there's not much to really explore, actually. Another thing I think is really neat is, like, your
Sparks?
feet are sharp and pointy, and little tiny feet, like, landing things come out. So you're in foot mode, and then when you kind of, like, spin around,
Yeah, and
you
it
just
leaves a
leave...
trail I've been noticing.
Yeah, it does leave a trail. Sometimes it doesn't show up so great, but it does leave, like, a hot trail of, like, burnt metal. It's pretty cool. So, we're just gonna...
Sweet.
We have obtained the program. We have obtained the scouting mode module. It enables us to fight against more than one enemy at a time. A lock-on related operation has been newly added. Let me bring up a window to explain its operation.
My goddamn orbital frame's trying to show me how to do stuff again. I want you to uninstall these drivers. Sir, are you sure the drivers are faulty? Did you just try turning it off and turn it back on? No! I want you to make my computer a piece of crap! I'm every old person ever.
Yep, they sound just like that, and they say exactly that.
I've heard them. They do.
I'm just gonna run through these super quick so I can get it to let me not skip to the next one. Or maybe I have to... It's X button. Oh. You want to do this?
You can lend me your energy! Spirit bomb's fading!
Oh, burst slash. I see. You want me to do that one. You can knock guys away from you super fast.
Okay.
Guard. Let's try that out. No.
I
No.
will begin
Damn it.
guard.
If you cross your arms...
Oh, I can just do that to skip them.
Oh,
That's
sweet.
actually way easier. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. So that's cool. Explanation.
I will begin.
Bye.
I initially thought that
I
said
will
jack
begin
on.
explaining lock-on. If you are at a
That
certain
guy's
distance
jacking
from
it.
the enemy,
Video of him jacking it.
lock on to the
Jackety,
target.
jackety, jackety, jack.
In the
Smackety,
lock-on
smackety,
position,
smackety,
you will
smack.
move around the target.
God damn it, that's so... I was crying laughing at that.
You can lock on to a different target by pressing LT.
That's actually good to know because I think I...
Where's the LT button?
It's left trigger. Sometimes I have to look because left trigger and left bumper are two different things. So,
We don't Xbox all that much.
yeah, I don't.
I haven't in years.
I actually need to remember how to do this because this is actually a thing.
From battle, you must first
Remove lock on, and then I think you just like keep leaving until they.
Steer in a direction
Yep,
away from
that's
the
okay.
enemy.
That's actually easy. All right. That's actually the one thing that's kind of different. They don't keep that in the second one. Like leaving a combat is just amounts to just unlocking on from like turning off the lock on and just like kind of leaving. It doesn't have like a meter until you get to leave.
Okay.
I will begin explaining camera controls. When you are not in a battle condition, the camera moves in the direction indicated by the left stick.
I got it.
Just like it did there. Except it did not at all. Fucking
This
goddamn computer.